Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. This is today's tarot. It's for all signs and it's for Tuesday the 14th of January 2025, which I'm just noticing now is a full moon in Cancer. Well, let's find out what this deck thinks the full moon in Cancer is about. Okay, so the full moon in Cancer, it's about letting your fears dissolve. Let's see if the guides agree with that. So let's see what's in the energies for everybody today. I've got the bringer of change. Full moons, they can bring change, right? Because before there's a manifestation, there tends to be a letting go that happens. So we ask for something, then we follow the signs to get in alignment with it. And then generally there's something to let go of. And then it manifests. Guardian. This is a card of protection, taking care of ourselves, protecting ourselves, or perhaps somebody else protecting you as well. Or perhaps the universe is protecting you as well. That does happen. If you've got through lessons and you don't need any more of those lessons, then the universe shields you from certain things. We've got communicate. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So it's important to communicate today. Let's get some tarot out and find out more. Tell us more, guides. What's in this full moon? Now, full moon energies, they do tend to be around for a couple of days before the full moon and a couple of days afterwards as well. So you might be feeling these energies, noticing these energies in other people as well. I do have full moon private readings. If you want to know what the full moon is for you in specifically, then book in for one of those on my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. So we're starting out with temperance here. Temperance is about perhaps big feelings and needing to temper those feelings. Counting to 10 before you respond, or taking a deep breath, or saying that you need some space before you respond to something as well. Could be something like that. We have the Two of Wands as a decision to make, for action to take. So this is the Crossroads card. We also have the Five of Cups. This is about past regrets, and it could be about a lack of focus as well. And then we have the Seven of Swords, which is about deception, lies, someone stealing something like that. Let's get deeper into this. So temperance is very much about dealing with our feelings. It's about navigating ourselves, knowing ourselves, feeling the feelings, but then not doing things that we regret, right? On the back of that, we've got the Queen of Emotions, suggesting that there is a lot of feeling going on, and justice as well. So you might feel today like you have been done dirty, like you've been done wrong, and you should have received better. And just don't do anything you'd regret. I wouldn't fly off the handle if something unjust happens today. Although I think we'll be wanting to fly off the handle, I don't think it's going to benefit us to do that. What's behind that is a struggle, something that you've been struggling with. And so it could be like, you know, the poop hitting the fan today in some respect, and you could get landed with what might seem blame. But, you know, people react. People reacting, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are getting the blame. Even if it might seem that way in the moment, you know, because we're all going to be in these energies, and full moon energies can bring on a fight. It can. They put extra police on full moons because of this. We're all lunatics, really. It does affect us as well as the tide. So just be careful. Be careful today in your reactions, and also be aware that other people might be reacting too. Two of Wands. You're at a crossroads here. Tell us about this crossroads, please. Queen of Inspiration. She's the one that takes action based on inspiration. And the Knight of Inspiration. Oh, wow. So there's like a new direction to go into here. Knight and Queen of Inspiration. That is very fiery, passionate energy. Very fired up. I want to get this done. I'm going to do it kind of an energy. And there's masculine energy behind that as well. Another wand kind of an energy of doing things, being logical, getting stuff done, taking action, you know. So there could be something today that just flips the switch on you and gets you to, you know what, I'm going to do this. Say if you've been thinking of starting, this is just an example, if you've been thinking of starting a business and then something goes down at work and you're just like, you know what, I'm done, I'm going to get out of here. But you wouldn't do it in the moment. You wouldn't like fly off the handle in the moment and quit, right? That's what these cards are saying. Don't do that. But it could just be that trigger for you to go, I think I'll write my letter of resignation tomorrow. That kind of thing, you know? 5 of Cups. There's regrets here. And there's some lackful thinking as well. I'm just hearing that some of you might have invested too much in something that was already showing signs that it wasn't going to be beneficial for you. Be that workplace or any kind of a relationship where you'd already seen the signs that it's not going to be good for you, but you continued investing, perhaps to rescue or to help someone else out. And you could be noticing today that it's you know, that you regret doing that. You might be regretting doing that, thinking, I wish I'd have just got out in the first signs that this wasn't good for me. 3 voices, because heartbreak. Because the more we invest, the more disappointed we get. And the more regrets we have. There's I think it's a Japanese saying that says, if you get on the wrong train, get off as soon as you can. Don't continue on it, you know? Inner journey is behind that. And so you could just be learning this lesson again and again and again until you get it, you know? 7 of Swords, deception. Oh, and this could be self-deception as well. The 3 of Materials, about planning. Your plans are deceptive. Yeah, the plans that you had, I don't think it's going to work out. So I feel this is more self-deception. So you might have been telling yourself a story, trying to manifest something coming good when other people are involved and they've been showing you that it's not going to come good or something like that. Because the 3 of Materials is about learning. It's about other people. It's about planning with them. And it's about learning, yeah, teaching and learning. So anger and a new day behind that. So the anger could be coming up today. Definitely, I think there's negative feelings coming up today if you're realizing something, and that negative feeling is going to trigger you to make a decision for a new start and to let something go. And that's a good thing, but it's saying, take this as guidance, take whatever's happening around you as guidance, rather than blowing up and expressing, you know, you can communicate without being in a reaction mode. Just kind of sit back and notice what's going on and go, okay, yes, this means that I need to make a new decision now, rather than getting in the fight with them. Do you know what I mean? Well, what about romance? Oh dear, is there a fight going on in romance too? I actually love full moons like this. Because I'm mostly Aries. I know I'm Taurus sun sign, but I am mostly Aries, and I'm born on the cusp of Taurus and Aries as well. I got so much Aries, and I'm a kickboxer. I'm strong-willed, and I like a good fight. I like a good fight. Not that I'm aggressive or pick on people, not at all. I'm really easygoing. But if there's something to fight for and there's something to be like stubborn about, that's me. That's absolutely me. I don't back down from things at all. And I'm very outspoken when people do the wrong things too. And so that's what I mean by I like the fight. Okay, romance. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Could be decisions being made in your love life today as well. I just heard pick a side. It feels like the kind of day where things are revealed, and the evidence that you get can bring you to a very firm position in yourself. Keep your heart open though. So even if like there's something ending in a relationship, keep your heart open. Don't let it shut your heart down just because that person, you know, just because it's not that person. Don't shut your heart down. It's not true that everyone should be able to love us and every relationship should be compatible and everyone should have done the work so that they can have healthy relationships. That's just not true, right? And so we've just got to accept it as it is. We've got chemistry, but codependency and freedom. So you could be getting out of something when you realize it's codependency. Codependency meaning putting someone else's feelings first and putting your feelings last, and then you're still in it to help them or as a project, as them being a project for you or that kind of thing. You know, I saw or heard something this morning online, and it made me think, you know, because someone was saying, I can't remember where I heard it now, but someone was saying in an interview or something like that, you know, if things can't be changed, like I'm talking about dating now, someone's height or whatever, then, you know, the person can't help that. But if something can be changed, then maybe you could, you know, give someone a chance. As say someone wasn't taking good care of themselves, you could still get into a relationship with them and then, you know, change them, kind of thing. And I was very resistant when I heard that. Very resistant, because I'm like, I don't want a project. I don't want I want someone to be flying high already. But then I look around and then I don't see people doing that. And so it's like, oh, I'm resistant to taking on a project. You know, if they're not doing it already, well, why the hell not? They're not a good match to me then, because I'm doing it already. Anyway, using and disillusionment. You might feel like someone's used you as well, especially if you had a project on your hands. And we do that to ourselves, right? I think I'm pretty much unwilling to take on a project now. Okay. I just had enough of it. It's exhausting. You know, because it's like relationships, they take up enough time anyway. Without having to be the coach and the healer and all of that on top of being a partner, you know. I am just not willing to do it this time. Teardrops, we've got great personal sorrow. So it feels like something could be going out of your life today. Hey, a dog, protection from a powerful friend. That's the second time protection has come up. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Well, that's good. Hey, a grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. That's true in these energies. Be careful today. And bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. That is it. It feels very Aries energy, this. And Taurus. Right? But it's a full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Very interesting. Well, think of a yes or no answer question. I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. And I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. But this is not a personal reading, it's a general reading. So if you do want a personal reading, as I said, I do have full moon readings on my website, behealing.com, and a load of other kind of readings as well. There'll be a discount on the full moon readings today. Book yourself in if you want one of those. I'll pop a link for all of them down there and up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? Justice, karma. You know, karma can only come to you. Karma is like the law of attraction, right? It's what you are drawing to you. But it can only come to you when you're making good decisions for yourself. The universe can't get past you. Like, it can't manifest things when you are actively resisting it. So that's why you hear, like, get out of your own way kind of thing, and that you need to let go of things. You also can't manifest things when you're around the wrong people as well, or in the wrong situation. You won't let go of it, right? Because the universe can't have you manifesting something if it's going to the other person too, and it's not in their karma, which is why we should be around like-minded, like-energied people and not taking on people that are projects, right? Because we limit our own manifestations when we do that. So think of your karma. Think of your karma. Well, and think of a yes or no answer question now too, because your answer is yes. That surprises me. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button. If you're new, leave me a comment as well. I do love hearing from you. And consider clicking that join button to help out my channel here and support me. You'll get invited along to members only lives where I give you readings in there. Well, have the best day ever. Was it about letting your fears dissolve? A little bit. But yeah, get into your feisty energy if you want. Not in reaction, but in creating change. It is a bringer of change, this full moon. Have the best full moon ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.